Hello. For those of you that don't know both of us, I'm Gavin.
And I'm Emily. And we bought a bus!
Woo!
This is our 2010 International PB 105 bus. It's 7 windows long, and it's absolutely perfect.
It's got a DT 466E engine, Allison transmission, and it's yellow.
For now. Yeah, we found the bus on eBay. We gave Brady a call.
Hey, so I'm about to make a call to Brady to tell him that we want to buy this bus. For anyone who's watching in the future, if you don't know me, this mustache is not normal, but we're in a pandemic and I wanted to see how long I could go without people knowing this was under my mask at work. So that's why I look fantastic right now. So yeah, I'm gonna give Brady a call and tell him we're interested and want to move forward with an inspection, and then maybe after I will drive over to the shop and sign some paperwork, make a deposit. Who knows? We'll see what he says.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hey, me and Emily have talked everything over and we want to start moving forward with this bus.
Okay, sounds good. I'll tell you what, can I give you a call back in about 20 minutes and we can go over things and take a deposit from you?
Sounds like we'll be doing most of this over the phone, so I guess I'll start driving home and he'll call me along the way.
Okay, so what I will do is I'll send you an email with this receipt in it. It's going to say for the deposit of the inspection and it's the $750. And I think I'll hopefully call you tomorrow with some good news.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Woo! Go buy a bus!
He helped us out. He got the bus inspected, and it passed inspection with flying colors, which was very surprising. And yeah, we bought it and brought it home 2 days ago. So
we got it insured as a commercial vehicle for personal use only. So for right now, we can only drive it within 100 miles of where it's parked to build it. And eventually, once it's fully converted, we'll get it titled and reinsured as an RV. Good job. Remind me why I let you tape?
it's worth it.
I mean, drives like a dream. I just drove it 2 hours home from Maryland.
Oh my god.
So we both had off work on a Friday and drove it here where we are building it in Pennsylvania. And immediately the first thing that we wanted to do, that I think everyone wants to do, is demolition. And so just this weekend we ripped out all the seats.
Well,
and
the first thing Gavin tried to do was
floor.
rip out the stop sign.
But these go directly into the motor, I guess.
So we can't take it off yet until we figure it out.
Also probably need to hold the bottom of it. Can't gamble.
We have zero experience with electrical work. So I think we got a little bit ahead of ourselves on Friday trying to rip out stop signs before anything else.
Stop signs are illegal. I just wanted to be legal. But today I did just cut all the wires and I think everything's fine. So who needs electrical experience when you have wire cutters. So I've been working on stripping and capping off these stop sign wires, but I managed to pull them back through the hole into the electric part, and I found them, and they plug into this little thing. So I'm probably just gonna yank it out and see what happens. All right, I'm on to my second stop sign. In case you're wondering what inspired me to make this fantastic contraption to catch the stop signs that I'm knocking off, I needed something that was a little below nipple height. And I have all these extra cushions laying around and trash cans. Darn useful. All right, with much difficulty, got the screws for the second one out and pulled on the wires until these came out. So I figure I'll just detach them there, and hopefully that's all I really need to do. They look nice, like they can just sit there and I don't have to do anything. So when I detached these, I assumed it would be color coordinated to these, because there's way more of these heads than there were wires coming out. Nothing else was connected to it, but it's not at all. So I'm just gonna shove little Medusa back in her hole there and hope I never have to talk to her again. This weekend, just basically Saturday and Sunday, we took out all of the seats and ripped up all of the floor. So now we're ready to start sanding down the metal that was underneath all the rubber matting and getting rid of the rust, and then we'll have our canvas to build on.
Woo!
We did it!
First seat out.
So we just bought the bus yesterday and we are clearing out seats. I've already got a few of them gone. You can see they're stacked outside my parents' garage. It really hasn't been so bad. We've just been taking the angle grinder and knocking out the heads of the bolts so we can lift the seats up. So just gotta go around this little square and knock them all out. The biggest problem has been there's a little bolt at the front of each seat that you can't get to because the seat's over top of it. So for the first few, I crawled underneath the seats and was upside down with the angle grinder, but then I discovered that I can just rip the seat up off of its frame, and then I can just reach it to unscrew it like we did the other ones along the railing. So now that I can take the seats off, it'll hopefully go a lot faster.
So the last little fun part of seat removal is getting rid of the bolts that are left in the floor. So you can see here, I chopped off the top of those bolts, but now they are just stuck. So we have been, oh, that one came out easy, taking a screwdriver, an old screwdriver, setting it on top, and then just hammering those bolts through. Sometimes they can push through, and they will just go out the bottom of the bus. Ready to see how easy it is to rip out a bus floor?
Hopefully.
It's gonna be a cinch. These screws are not coming out. Let me show you what we're working with. So there's got to be another way other than just pry barring and pulling, because this is going to take a long time. Supposedly it helps if it's hot, so maybe we'll look into getting a heat gun to, I guess, making this glue a little less gluey. Whew. Just kidding. You may have found another answer. Looking good.
That's how we do it. Find your digging bar.
One eternity later.
You'll see it in the clips, but our floor looks pretty dang good. I mean, we knew our bus was in pretty good condition after looking at it with Brady and getting it inspected, but ripping up the rubber floor, you don't really know what you're going to find underneath. It could have just been totally rusty, and we are working with a pretty good floor, so I'm happy about that. You happy about that?
Yeah, I'm very happy. There's not going to be any holes to patch. There's just some surface rust that a little sanding and a little rust converter will take care of. We have a lot of holes from screws that we'll need to fill in. But other than that, we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, and we've done a decent amount of research. Like, we've been looking for a bus for a little while, and so I think we were ready. I mean, I was going into this weekend thinking Demolition was going to take a lot longer than it did.
That's true. We got it, and we didn't need to figure out how we were going to remove the seats. We already had the plan. We knew what tools we needed. We knew what we would need to unscrew and what we would just immediately start cutting with an angle grinder to pull out.
Yeah, I used an angle grinder for the first time. That was cool. It was sparky.
Which is why our bus is now named Sparky.
No, if you've got any name suggestions, let us know, because we were not sure. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Hopefully you'll see us build a bus in the next couple months.
Bye. I love you.